Hi, this is Second Story Garage. I'm Quentin Young here with Dirty Bourbon River Show. What's up?
Hello.
New Orleans. One thing about that name, I wasn't sure if you were referring to like a river of bourbon or it's Dirty Bourbon and it's a river show. Not that it really matters anymore. But I think about things like that.
Yeah, no, of course.
I think about bourbon a lot.
Conjugation is important, especially when dealing with the brown liquors. Yes, of course. There's a story behind that, if you would.
Yeah, go ahead, tell.
Well, I actually wanted to call the band the Beekeepers and wear bee outfits and release live bees at the show. I told Mr. Bootsy this, though, and he was like, no, I can't join the band if you do that. There's all these potential...
A lot of the venues in New Orleans have a, no bee policy. Funny enough.
No bee policy.
So
that's understand. We have one of those, too. So you're in the middle of a 4-month tour?
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
So how y'all doing with that? Y'all...
That's fine. It's not our first time.
Nobody's been anybody else's ear off yet in the parking lot.
That's
awesome.
great, but you're spending a lot of time here in Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So is that because it just worked out that way? You especially like the high altitude?
Yeah, it's good here. It's one of those things, being from New Orleans, we're below sea level, so Colorado is a good challenge for us, It's good to test the self.
You're challenging yourself by playing Colorado.
Play,
Colorado is a challenge.
You can play in the mountains, you can play down home, back home in New Orleans for sure, so that works for me.
But it's also the dryness that you have to deal with, too.
Yeah.
What does that do to like your voice and stuff? Does that...
We just deal with it, You feel it there, and you're like, oh, one more obstacle. No problem. I've got it.
Yeah.
It's not always like that the first tour. This is our 6th tour here, so it's kind of interesting because we got 2 newer players to Colorado. They've both been doing gigging forever, but I think it's first time, adjusting to the red blood cell content and seeing all the pretty Boulder girls and everything can make your head spin around.
So, important things all humans should know. That's the name of your latest release. What's the most important all humans should know?
You should show them.
You must build one-legged gravity support every day. Come down, extend back up, strengthen legs. Number 50, a pirate would do it.
Exactly.
You played a song for us. That was amazing, by the way. Can you do that with both legs?
Yes.
You can, okay. So you sang a song called Esmeralda today. I'm just curious if that was based on real experiences.
Are you looking at me?
Oh, yes.
Real person.
It is, yes. I will never mention her name, but there is originally a girl of which the composite was drawn from. So
There was,
yes.
Okay.
She was a bad, bad girl.
You want to leave it at that and let people just listen to the song
Yes.
and think what they meant.
Everybody's got their stories,
So I'm going to mention this. Dirty Bourbon River Show was nice enough to actually make us something for the set. Woo! Love that. Not only that, when I received it, I kind of tilted it and some stuff.
Corn.
Particles.
Some particles that happened to be green
Yes, of course.
fell out of this pipe. Is there a story behind this?
Yeah, there is a story. I guess I'm telling the story.
You're gonna
This is a funny story. We were staying with some friends, and I guess we were having a good time, as you guys like to do in Colorado, so to speak. We had a pipe with us at the time that we were covertly utilizing throughout the backyard.
Gosh, there's still places where you have to be covert about it.
Yeah,
many places.
especially coming from New Orleans, we're used to that. So, but we were doing that, and then at some point in the night, it stopped being, I guess is the best way to put it. Several of us went to go try and find this thing, and it was just not there. And it's since dematerialized, although we have a suspect or some sort of perpetrator that might have, kind of partaken of the device as well. But no names.
The ferret within the water distance a municipal city unit.
Quite. Yeah. We try not to do with names, but basically we think dude we were staying with co-opted our pipe a little bit.
So
possibly drunkenly.
Very
We're
old,
on to you.
straight-laced man
Right.
who had a good time.
Yeah. So the corn cob guy was got us through a little stretch before we could kind of make amends.
To
The
Colorado.
situation.
Well, we've got the new pipe now,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
you do.
Okay. I want to just note that Jimmy plays, I think, the first sousaphone that we've had in the garage over 3 years.
Killer.
We've
Huzzah!
been and did it quite well. I must say. And when I asked about the sousaphone, you were kind of like, well, I asked you what's the difference between a sousaphone and a tube, and you're like, well, they both have buttons you blow into it. So.
In New Orleans, we call a sousaphone a tuba. Honestly, if you showed an actual tuba to somebody from New Orleans, they probably wouldn't know what it was.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've learned something. And so you played another song for us today called Animals. Is that based on a real situation?
Matt Thomas.
Man, everybody's got a little bit of animal in them. That's what it's all about. You just got you acknowledge it, and sometimes you embrace it, and you have to let it out of his cage sometimes, you know, especially at the end with the big scream and stuff like that. Sometimes you just got to have fun and just, like, dig deep inside and let the animal holler. So,
And if you need a visual demonstration, Noah, you do some of that during the video. So if you haven't seen that video, you need to watch that video.
Definitely.
That's fantastic. Well, I know you guys you have a show tonight in Gold Hill, and we're keeping it, and you're already late for it, so we're going to let you go. But thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks a lot. This is Second Story Garage.